Hi gamers, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are all having a great day. I got a surprise for you all. You might be happy, you might be sad. It is Bear Day. It is in fact a bear day. Listen. Hi guys. Hope you guys are all doing well. Oh, that's the angry one. It's so nice to see you guys. Hi gamers. Hope you guys are all doing well. Yeah, you guys, whatever you want to call this thing. It's Barry, it's Oswald, it's so many things. Whatever you guys want to name it, you guys can vibe with that. I had a long day at work, chat, and I'm gonna be so real. These last few days at work, busy. Dead, killed, slayed the house, boots down. And so because of that, your girl is A, extremely burnt out, and B, sore tired, and I don't have the capacity to be on camera. So therefore, I'm not going to be. And you guys can enjoy me in bear form. So I hope you guys aren't like bear phobic, because that would lead to a lot of problems that like me and your therapist would need to like get figured out. And if you don't have a therapist, I would probably find you one, is probably how that would end up working. But we're hanging out. We're having a good time. We're going to do some more extreme randomizer Pokemon XD shenanigans. Mood. I'm going to be so real. Like, it's been so busy, you guys. Like, life is going back to normal, which is good because it gives me like a sense of routine and like normalcy to my life. So I'm not just like dying constantly. You know what I'm saying? Like, that part is good. The bad part is, even though things are good, it's still, like, there's just so much still going on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm back to my normal schedule, so I'm not working doubles, right? Solid. But even though I only work 20 hours a week, my 20 hours from last week were at the tail end, and my 20 hours of the week this week are, like, at the start of this week. So they've like bled into each other. So I've been working like 5 days in a row. And so it's been a lot. It's been a lot in just that capacity. So a lot of times it's like, oh, well, I can't stream too early in the afternoon. Otherwise people like can't be there because I'm such a nighttime streamer. Or it's like by the time I get off of work and I do my mid, I just don't have the capacity to be live. So that's kind of like how today is, except I do have the capacity to be live. I just don't have the capacity to be on camera. You feel? So that's just basically where we're at. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. It's wonderful to see you guys. Also, I competed in my first Pokemon Unite tournament last week, or like this weekend. So that was really cool. I finally competed and I did the thing. The only thing is like I was a sub for the team, so I was only able to play like one set. And the set I got to play was against people who have been to Worlds. So that was sick. But it went probably as good as it could have been given those circumstances. It came down to a like millisecond Ray flip, and they just got lucky on the coin flip both times. Because it was one of those where like you're hitting Ray, they're hitting Ray at the same time, and it really comes down to like who Rayquaza decides to give it to. But the fact that it came that close is still really sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could have gotten washed. But at least we didn't get washed. So last couple weekend for the foreseeable future, you're working 6 days. 60 hours a week would make me want to vomit. Like, if I weren't working, like, other jobs, I feel like it would be better. You know what I mean? Like, if my life was genuinely just, like, go to work, go home, it'd be different, right? But I gotta balance, like, go to work, I gotta do stuff for Carthu, I gotta, like, do my stuff, and stream, and travel, and go to cons, and go to GoFest, and make sure you get your Switch pre-orders in. Make sure you make entertaining Pokemon content that people care about while Pokemon is literally dead in a ditch, right? We haven't gotten Pokemon content in so long, and everyone's so bored, and, like, creators are bored, and it's like, what do? We don't know, because we've done everything at this point, you know what I'm saying? So, everyone is just waiting for one singular crumb. It's such a good time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What do we do? Cry! Exactly. Exactly. Sorry, I'm just responding to something real quick. But yeah, ZA is going to be great. I did get a Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order, though. Well, technically, I didn't. Vandy somehow got 2, and he gave a second one to me. So, that was sick. I still had to pay for it, obviously. But I at least got one. I was stuck in, like, Target checkout, just, like, spinning over and over and over again. And I, like, submitted my address. And Target has one of those things where it, like, verifies that your address is real before it lets you go to the payment section. So I was stuck on it verifying that my address was real. And Vandy was able to get 2 Switches. 2 of them before I could get through the, like, address verification part. And I just wanted to, like, spontaneously combust. You know what I'm saying? So. You almost got one but decided against it? I mean, listen. 2! Count of them! 2 of them! Exactly. I struck out online, but we got one in person. Oh, sick! Did you get one at, like, GameStop? I don't know any other places that were doing it in person. So. Yeah. Okay, so I need you to confirm or deny for me. So is it true that if you pre-ordered a Switch through GameStop, you had to do, like, their super ultra mega bundle? Where, like, you got the Switch, but then you also had to get the screen protector and then the Joy-Cons and then a whole bunch of stuff, and it racked up the total to, like, way more than what the Switch was? No? Okay. Listen, I saw a whole bunch of, like, people online who were saying that that was a thing, and I was like, as someone who previously worked at GameStop, right? I don't think that's real. So, I don't know. Maybe the employees at that one specific location just did not read the handbook correctly. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna wait until July? That's also fair. Also, hi, Kyle. Hello, hello, gamers. Also, for all who it applies to, now that life is finally allowing me to breathe, Vandy and I are hanging out on Thursday, and on Thursday, we are, like, actually for real doing all of the subathon stuff. So we have a date, we've got it planned, it's all gonna happen. So if you guys have sent your address to me and Vandy, we've got, like, all of that stuff that's gonna be sorted. So if you're waiting on a certificate for, like, winning chat Hunger Games, we're gonna get those printed and shipped out to you guys. Our goal is to get it all done before the post office closes so we can just do it all in literally one day. But if not, we'll get it all set up and then we'll ship them out on Friday because I have Friday off too. So we just needed a chance to, like, breathe. And it's been so chaotic, chat. It's been literally just so much. So I don't know. Maybe the employees just wanted to make extra sales and scam people. Well, like, here's the thing. There's no real incentive to doing that at GameStop. Like, you don't get commissions, so the only thing that GameStop really cares about number-wise is, like, your damages and stuff like that, as well as, I think it's called your PRP. But that's basically, like, how many people you get to sign up for, like, a pro account. And they track the pro account subscription sign up stuff, like, way more intensely than they care about, like, anything else. So there's just no incentive for, like, a GameStop person to scam someone. Granted, like, we did do bundles in the past for, like, PS5s and stuff like that, where you could get a PS5 and a controller and something else, but, like, it ended up being cheaper than if you were to buy all of those things individually, right? So you were better off doing the bundle to get, like, a second controller in a game than you were to, like, buy a PS5 and then buy a separate controller and then buy the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would have cost more individually than if you bundled it. So my only thought was that maybe there's a bundle deal for the Switch 2, like what they were doing when, like, the PS5 came out. And that the employees just thought they could only do a bundle. That's the only thing I could think of. But oh, that's fun, Kyle. I hope you enjoy your purple hair. Purple. So, I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you and your purple, chat. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. But, okay. Let me get into the game here real quick for you guys. Real quick. Chillin' being cozy. That's literally me, chat. I need you guys to understand that all of the lights in my office are off. All of them. It's like a sense of bliss that is just too great to put into words. I'm wrapped up in a blankie. Oh, there's two things of Streamloots on screen. Hey, chat. Streamloots. Smile. Anyways. Very cozy. Very cozy. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay. Let me... A tale as old as time. Yeah, I'm literally in the dark, wrapped in a blankie, big sweatshirt on, all the lights are off, coffee in one hand, water in the other, because we gotta hydrate while we caffeinate. We're living in bliss, chat. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. You're trying to get the Mario Kart bundle because it's a little cheaper that way. That's fair. That is very, very fair. Yeah, I don't know. I was very surprised that by the time you added on taxes and stuff like that, like how expensive the Switch was. Like if you got the Mario Kart bundle, you're paying like way over $500 easily. I did not realize how much tax was going to add on because I was like, oh, it'll be like, I don't know, $10. It was way more than $10, chat. Way more. So, ahaha. What a time to be alive. My controller doesn't want to work. Please hold, chat. That's why we're stuck on this screen for so long. If it will just cooperate, or don't cooperate, or be broken, or... Okay, the light's on. Can I push funny buttons? No, I can't push funny buttons. Could you drop the total price somewhere if you don't want to talk about it? I don't even remember. How much should I Venmo Vandy? Bum, bum. I sent Vandy $481, and that was the one without the bundle. That's how much it was. And I was like, wasn't the base price like $440? Like, did I really pay $40 in tax? Because that was without the bundle. You know what I'm saying? Why does the game hate my controller right now? Okay, it's literally registered. Can confirm. Vandy's taking commission off that? He didn't actually, because that's what, like, when I was in the Target checkout, that's how much it told me my Switch was when I was trying to buy it for myself. That's the crazy part about it. That's what's a little insane. A little shocking. You know? Me, myself, and I, chat. I got nothing. All right, let me show you guys what is going on. So, as of right now, this is what's going on. So, we're doing a Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness Randomizer Nuzlocke Extravaganza. I did decide to make this a Nuzlocke, by the way. I was kind of torn as to whether or not I wanted it to be a Nuzlocke when I first, like, started the series, if you will. I did decide to do it. So, from this point on, now that we're kind of further into the game and we at least have a few more encounters happening, I'm going to run it as a Nuzlocke. So, we are halfway through the Power Ranger dudes. The Power Ranger dudes have been cracked for encounters. Hi, Diamond. By the way, welcome to the stream. Yeah, no, previous deaths don't count because I'm not going to lie, the ADHD in me doesn't even remember who died. So, we'd be off to a horrendous start. So, what we're looking at here is random encounters, random movesets, random abilities, random held items. So that's basically what we're looking at. This is the team as of right now. When we get more encounters as well, just so that way we're not like broken and like the game isn't too easy. I mean, granted it's randomized movesets anyway, so like you could really run into anything. That's so crazy. My brain stopped working. What we're gonna do is I'm only gonna have one legendary on the team at a time. So we'll kind of just go through, just so I'm not like cheating. I feel like having Registeel and Zapdos on the team at one time, this early in the game as well, just not necessary. So we're gonna keep catching the rest of the Power Ranger people here, and we're gonna vibe. We're gonna see what we can do, and it's gonna be silly. That's me. My brain also doesn't work. Listen, I took my crash out med. No. Chat, I forgot to take my crash out meds. That's why my brain's not working. I'm unmedicated right now. Let's go! Chat, I'm unmedicated and feral. Who's gonna stop me? We don't know. All right. Do you want to pause? Honestly, it's not smart for me to do it right now because I'm supposed to take it on an empty stomach and I just ate. So like, I'm probably better off just waiting until I get hungry again and then I take it. But as of right now, this is the team we're rocking with. We have a Registeel, level 17, natural cure as an ability with Shadow Blitz, Shadow Shed, and Flail. Prize with us 65 months being a Kitsune, the $100 member tier over on YouTube, chat. Show them all the love in the entire world. Thank you, thank you, thank you, gamer. So kind, so generous. In this economy, I know how much money that is. I've always known how much money it is, but like, especially nowadays, gamer, that is a lot of money. And I appreciate you for being here and being that tier of member and all that you do for as long as you have. It is immeasurably appreciated, gamer. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let me tell you. Thank you, thank you. But Chad, this is Registeel. He's a guy. For any of you guys who don't know how Shadow moves work, Shadow is super effective on every single Pokemon that is not Shadow. So, we at least have some super effective moves. Flail is just not ideal in any capacity, but you know what? It's randomized movesets, so we're gonna work with what we got. We have Zapdos, Shadow Blitz, and Shadow Shed. Trace has an ability, which is kind of crazy, to be honest with you guys. We have Bacon, our Bagon. Was this our starter? No, it wasn't. Was it our first encounter? I forget. We have Bagon here, chat. Bagon is a little guy. He has own tempo. He has Protect, Sleep Talk, Fake Out, and String Shot. So, in case you guys are doing the math, we have one singular attacking move, and it can only be used once before I can switch it out. So, we're not looking good. Our starter is now Ludicolo. Here's the fun thing, chat. I turned off Impossible Evos, or just like, I turned off random Evos. I said no random evolutions. That's what I said. And our Eevee evolved into a Ludicolo. Now, does that mean every single Pokemon is gonna randomly evolve? Maybe. But just I want it on record that I turned this shit off. So, we have Ludicolo with Eevee's moveset here. With Tackle, Tail Whip, Bite, and Sand Attack. I don't know what we're doing, but you know what? We have a Ludicolo. It's bulky, it's a dual type, and you know what? We're gonna just roll with what we got, chat. We have, if it will work, Horms, our Sunny Day Psywave, Leech Seed, Weather Ball, Rapidash. What a moveset. We have Hyper Cutter as an ability, and we're just... These movesets, chat, I told you, they're fascinating. We have Mushu, who also, get this, chat, has no attacking moves. With Imprison, String Shot, Metronome, and Detect, we're just gonna run Metronome and we're gonna hope we get something good. And if we get Explosion, sayonara. So, crazy time to be alive. Yeah, so this isn't the biggest ragtag team of misfits you guys have ever seen. Yeah, that's what we got. How many? I have 8 balls. That should be fine. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember who we fought and who we don't, or who we didn't. So does anyone have a favorite color, chat? And we're gonna find out in order if we have fought them or not. I know I fought 2 of them. I just can't remember what colors they were. So chat, who here has a favorite color? Blue? Blue was the first one I saw. We'll see. I had 2 votes for blue, so we'll check out blue and we'll see how far we get. Oh, chat! Squirtle mentioned. 𝗤𝗓𝚔𝚗𝚗 mentioned. I don't know if these are the shadow, but we at least have a chance. I will take either gladly. They are not shadow. What a horrendous time to be alive. And if I just keel over and die, chat, then what? Then what? We would have been guaranteed a Jolteon. And at the very least, we would have had Squirtle with potentially a Blastoise line. Or at least a very early Evo, because Squirtle's like right around the evolving level. Do we still have that shiny, or was that a different profile? So we thought we ran into a shiny Smeargle, but it was a trainer's Pokemon. It wasn't mine. But if you're talking about shadow or like shiny Mudkip that we had, that was from back during Subathon. So we did complete that like save file. Does Ludicolo not learn anything else? Possibly through like TM and stuff like that. I don't know how. Yeah, we got Paris. I'm gonna explode. I'm gonna explode. Isn't it normally Montu? So in the early game, yes. However, we're starting to get to the point where like people have like more than 2 Pokemon. So, once it starts getting later into the game, it can be like the Pokemon in the back. It kind of changes a little bit, if you will. So, very hard to say. And some Pokemon just have more than others. So, like, sometimes it's the second one, sometimes it's the third, sometimes it's the 5th. So, like, we're starting to get to the point where, like, it's going to change. Chat. Does anyone know what level Paris evolves? When does Paris turn into France? Who knows? Sean! Sean! You didn't even say anything! What the heck? Chat, get some love in the chat for Sean in the $50 dono. That's so kind of you. That's more I made in tips today for working my butt off. Thank you, soldier, for your kindness and your generosity. That's so nice of you. Thank you, gamer. I appreciate you immensely. Get this, chat. Hold on. Oh, not me! Ah! Hey, chat. I appreciate you. Oh, that's Angie. I appreciate you very much. I tried to do a bit and I soiled it. Get it? How did I do that? I didn't even push the, I didn't even, hey, chat. We're gonna try this again. Ready? We're gonna pretend like none of that happened, okay? We're gonna say, hey, Sean, that was really kind of you. Here, get this. I got a joke for you. I appreciate you very much. Get it? Because I'm a bear and it was very much appreciated because that was very kind of you. Get it? Which, because I'm a bear. Get it? Bear. Berry. Anyways. First try, chat. I was so afraid I was gonna do that too. I was like, Linz, you should literally just turn your camera off because chances are... Sean! You're never gonna guess what I'm gonna tell you. You're never gonna guess. Thank you so much for the 5 gifties over on YouTube. If you're a YouTube viewer, congratulations on your gifties. You Gifted to Blackout, Volxion, JJ Gamer, DM David. That's 4. That's not 5. Surely the 5th is incoming. Surely the 5th is incoming, but I appreciate you immensely, gamer. Thank you, thank you. I am very grateful. Linzo's not lying about the pitch dark room. Listen, I told you, chat. I see 5. It probably just hasn't loaded on my side. It's done that before. Streamlabs said it didn't happen and it's not real. However, I think everything else begs to differ. So as long as you guys see 5, that's all that matters. Have no fear, chat. Paris has torrent. Yippee! Everyone hold your applause. I'm gonna leave it here for now. I'm just gonna prioritize Zapdos and Blackout. Congratulations on your gifty, gamer. I hope you enjoy your emotes. Thank you so much to Sean. And we'll tell him that we're very grateful. Chad, give me another color, Smile. It's probably going to force me to battle them whether I've taken their shiny... I keep saying shiny. Shadow or not. So if we fight someone and they don't end up having a shadow Pokemon, that means we already took it from him. Because we're officially halfway through the list, but like I said, I don't remember where we left off on the list from the last time I played this, so... we're just vibing. I'm just going based off what I see first, by the way, chat. So, I saw red in the chat. Oh, I'm just glad that when it accidentally cut to my face, you guys didn't see my face. See? This guy doesn't have a shadow. Okay, so we did red last time. Oh, good, chat. Endure. We're doing really good with these non-attacking moves. I think the game's like actively nerfing me. They're like, listen, you had 2 legendaries, but what if we just made it so they're incapable of doing damage? Like, what a crazy way to nerf. But Nidoran has Fire Blast. Get a load of this, chat. You've seen it here first. An Ice Beam on Bulbasaur. Right. Chat, I think I'm being nerfed. Methinks, call the press, I'm being nerfed. Insane. Nidoran do be spitting fire. It do be. Let me tell you guys. Let me tell you. Okay, also, I think you guys said red, yellow, then purple. So we'll do Lello next, and then we'll do Porble. Lello, then Porble. I literally just went to green. Chat, I'm unmedicated and it is very obvious. Okay. Yippee! It's better to be nerfed than nothing. Dragonite! What a guy! He's large and in charge. Somebody get the manager and it's him. He cares about his employees. He's head of the company and he's not a shadow. So we sigh and cry. We sigh and then we cry. He's just so chungulous. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, chat? Have you ever been chungified? I don't even know what that means. I'm just literally yapping my ass off right now. Trying to even think if I have like any other like life updates for you guys. Do you guys have life updates for me? What have you guys been up to? I know I haven't streamed in like 3 days, something like that. Anyone do anything fun over the weekend? Get this, chat. I worked. Crazy, right? Crazy. And I competed in the Eevee tournament, which was really fun. It was a Pokemon Unite tournament, but you could only use evolutions. So, it was very silly. It was my first tournament I ever competed in. I got reached out to for it as well by other players. So that was really cool to have someone be like, hi, Linz. You play 𝗖𝗓𝗓𝚄𝚗 well, Smile. Would you like to be on our team? So that was really cool. So even though I was like a sub for the team, I still got to play, did you win? So here's the thing. I was a sub, right? So I only got to play like a little bit. But the set that I did play in, we played against people who were like at Worlds. Like they played at Worlds, in Worlds, etc. They're considered like some of the best in Pokemon Unite. So believe it or not, we did not win that set. However, the games were like super duper close. And like for those of you guys who know how Pokemon Unite worked, basically like we were attacking Rayquaza, the enemy team was attacking Rayquaza, and we were both doing it at the same time. So it really came down to like the coin flip of like who the Ray was gonna go to, if you will. And to be honest with you, they won the coin flip twice, which was very lucky, but obviously they're very skilled players. And we really didn't go in expecting to win either because there were a lot of pro teams that signed up. But the fact that it came down to a Ray flip with both of us hitting it at the same time and it came that close, because like had we gotten Ray, we honestly probably, like we at least had a chance, right? Like a much higher chance. So the fact that we were at least in that position, I'm taking as a win, because a lot of people wouldn't have the opportunity to have both teams hitting Ray at once and have it come down to a coin flip, you know what I'm saying? We just lost the 50-50 twice, but it was still cool. You play 𝗖𝗓𝗓𝚄𝚗 well and you wear deodorant. Would you like to be on the team? What a insane qualification, but you know what? I'm glad to have fit the bill. Let me tell you guys. Also, it appears we did yellow last time because he didn't have a shadow either. So we're now doing Orpal. Orpal Metagross. That's a big guy. Big guy, big fella. Also, Ipper, I didn't see your message earlier. You went on a date last weekend and you got a follow-up date this weekend. Chat, can we get a round of applause? I thought it said water spout. Chat, we still have like no damaging moves. I'm like, I said I was gonna crash out before. I'm actually gonna crash out now. Water sport instead of water spout is criminal. Why do we have two names that are that similar? I wish to explode. Flail. Flail is your damaging move. Sick, chat. Meanwhile, Nidoran's out here with Fire Blast. And I have a Shroomish, which is honestly, like, listen, if I get a Breloom and those aren't randomized Evos, that could go a little crazy. It's booty! Chat, we literally got ass and we're excited about it. As one should be, let me tell you. Level 23 for Shroomish. I was gonna say, I knew it was early 20. I thought it was 21, but I will take 23. I will take 23. Hopefully it has a good ability. That would be Slay. It's what? It's like about as deep cut of a meme as you could get on my channel from like when I first started doing content. Like every single Shroomish is named Booty. And honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you, it's been so long, I don't even remember what started the bit. I think I was doing like a Pokemon Platinum like ROM hack or something like that. And to the right of Jubilife, like right before you get to Orberg, there was a Mew that was in the corner or something like that. And I was like, wait, there's no way the game gives you a free Mew, right? And then if I remember correctly, it ended up just being a Shroomish that was facing the trees. And I was like, so you baited me with Mew and all I ended up getting was Shroomish ass because like I was just staring at its butt the entire time with the way that they had it positioned. I think that's the bit. I truthfully don't even remember at this point because it's been like 5 years, which is so like sickening. but I believe that's what it was. I don't even remember. It would have had to be Renegade, right? Renegade Platinum? I should play Renegade Platinum. Why am I not playing Renegade Platinum? I don't think I've ever beaten it. But like low-key, high-key, now I kind of want to beat it. Chat, we should do it sometime soon. Put it on the list. Shrimmage! Booty! And then you guys can relive the moment. And if it's not Renegade Platinum that happened in and it was something else, you guys are going to be like, Linz, you're a liar. And I'm going to say, well, I never called myself a truther. And that's how it's going to go. That's how that is going to go. Also, in news that nobody cares about, but this is breaking news in Linz's life. I lost my water bottle. Like my 𝗟𝗡𝗏, just gone. I don't know where it is. It's been missing for 2 weeks. I can't find it. I've just accepted it's in the void, dead in a ditch somewhere. Like it's kind of one of those things like where you put your socks in the dryer, but then your socks just disappear. It's gone. My whole 40 ounce water bottle, just gone. And I ordered a new one and I finally have a new water bottle, chat. It's excessively big. I don't know if I like the way that like the new 40 ounce 𝗟𝗡𝗏s are designed. It's just really excessively tall, but I am reunited with an 𝗟𝗡𝗏 and my life is good. My skin has cleansed, my pores shining. Are we talking could fit a cat in it? No. It's just... Listen, chat. Don't talk to me about how ugly I am. I'm doing this on purpose. Look at how tall this is compared to my face. Do you see the sheer height of this water bottle? It's so tall. Do you see what I'm saying? It's crazy. Where the hell is this one? That one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy, kind of shocking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Shroomish on and I'm going to take off probably Masquerain, because Masquerain's like literally got nothing going for it, so. But yeah, in water bottle news that nobody asked for, that's Linz's breaking news on it. Okay, so there's one we haven't done. Did we just do green? Is that what we did, or did we do Orpal? I already blacked out. I'm gonna do brown. There's no way we did brown, right? I like how it's brown instead of orange. Okay, Ekans and Zubat. Surely you're not going to give me one of those. Hi, Spark. Thanks so much for the 74 months. I appreciate... No! Why? Everything is awful. Everything is awful when you're dead inside. Everything is awful. I'm gonna crash out. Time to go play Frogger in the interstate, chat. For legal reasons, this is a joke and not advice. Why did I get Zubat? Of everything in life available, I don't understand. They hate me, chat. That's what I'm accepting. Crobat is in this game. I know I made evolutions easier in a whole bunch of stuff, so I don't know how it would work per se, because you don't get like a Golbat or a Crobat originally in these games. So although they don't give one to you, like it's in the game, right? So I don't know how I would evolve it, because it's typically friendship if I'm not mistaken. But we also have to keep in mind that my Eevee evolved into Ludicolo. So I don't know if this is gonna be Golbat. So sick, right? We're doing great. Okay, Registeel can be purified. I'm gonna start switching in Horms, because Horms is gonna have to be like our damage deal carry, because that's like literally all that we have going for ourselves. I'm gonna fight Green, because I don't remember if I fought Green, and I guess we'll fight Green and then we'll go in. Was this the guy who had the Murkrow? Or was that a different guy? I don't remember. And before Paris turns into Groudon? True! Okay, you know what, chat? Maybe we should fight or, like, bring in Paris. I don't think we fought Green, because Green has 6 Pokemon, and I don't remember a battle taking that long. Wait, I can Sunny Day Weather Ball. Wait, this is such a strat. Chat, they didn't teach you about this one in the books. Except they did when they made Cast Form. But I have a stab move. Oh my gosh. There's chance. There's hope. Murkrow has Psybeam. That's still better than like 90% of the moves I have. Sick. Awesome. Was the Pokemon maybe in Dark Rising? Maybe? I feel like it was, like, I can picture it, though. I'm, like, 99% positive it was in Platinum. Because I remember exactly where it was on the route. And the route, unless they, like, carbon copy, like, copied it from Platinum. Hold on. Let me do random Mew in Pokemon Renegade Platinum. It is! Yeah, it's in Renegade Platinum. And it's exactly where I said it was, too. My brain. Photographic memory, by the way. I did it, chat. Speaking of Mew, I just manifested. That's crazy. Oh my god, can you imagine if that was the shadow? Holy moly. That's insane. What a guy. What a specimen. What a time to be alive. Horms wants to learn Heat Wave. Holy chat, we're so back. Never been more back. Chat, give a round of applause for Horms for being literally the carry of the team. That's so crazy. Well, at least we don't have Ralts. Right, chat? I'm just gonna endure real quick. The runs got back. Listen, if Horms dies, chat, we are astronomically, cataclysmically screwed. Muse Bulky, Muse Bulky. I knew this, but I'm still acting surprised. Hi, Loudred. Shadow Loudred? Chat? Frenzy Plant! Okay, I guess coming from you, like, you get the exception. You can learn any move you want to and no one's stopping you. It's still just the principle. You know what I'm saying? How do I want to do this? I guess I Weather Ball Mew and then I Shadow Blitz Loudred? I guess that's the strat. I do have to be careful, though, because Horms cannot die to Loudred, and Shadow is super effective against me. So we gotta be a little careful. You have Shadow Wave. Split. Oh my god! That kind of sounded like Jennifer Coolidge. Oh my God. Chad, it's a bad day when I've resorted to sounding like Jennifer Coolidge for entertainment. All right. That's just going down so much. That's crazy. Oh, I'm so glad I did that when I did. Holy moly. Could you imagine if I got mean looked after that? It's Coolidge with me if you do. Oh my goodness. Chat, we live in a timeline. Also, my non-gender Pokemon wants to learn Attract. Does that work? I feel like that's against the rules. That's the most right-wing sounding thing I've ever said. But like, in Pokemon, if I'm a non-gender, does it allow me to attract anyone? Chat, it's time for a theory. A game theory. It fails. That's crazy. Well, chat, you heard it here first. We have another useless move. That's so sick. So in Legendaries, Attract is like Splash. So like, if it's another non-gender Pokemon, does it work at all? Like, do the non-genders at least get attracted to the non-genders? This sounds like I'm being so political on the timeline. I swear I'm not. I'm just asking how this works. Attract has no effect if the user and the target have the same gender. That is so homophobic. I can't believe. Call the press. It's time to go on tour. Chat, someone clip this. I'm eating my pasta is so funny. What kind of pasta did you make? We made one earlier this week that had like curly noodles, not like the spiral noodles, but like a loop-de-loop noodle. And it had hamburger and it was a red sauce, but we added cream cheese to it. So it was almost like a cheesy red sauce and it was very yummy. It was basically like almost like mac and cheese. It was like a cross between pasta and mac and cheese. It was very fascinating. I heard it because it was BOGO and penne vodka. Okay. That would make my tummy hurt so bad. I'm so happy for you though. My tummy would be in shambles. I would have to call a nurse. Chat, this is how I like know that I'm like over the age of 25, right? Is I have to take medication if I want to eat pasta. In Generation 4 only, due to an oversight, if an infatuated Pokemon had used Rage and then successfully selects a different move, the Pokemon will no longer be infatuated, but the Rage will still be building. That's so fascinating. What a random thing. I didn't mean to click that. That sounds like impossible to deal with. Tristan, never change. Never change. I feel like if Ipper and Tristan had like a dad joke war, it would be like the war that to end all wars. It would just never end. Like, a winner would never be decided. They could just go for hours. I know this is your stream, but get out. You just kicked me out of my own stream? That's crazy. That's crazy. The songs about the battle would be legendary. Listen, I'm more so impressed that neither one of you put a joke in your response to the joke. Like, I'm happy for you guys and I'm proud of you guys, but like, I'm impressed. All right. You guys cool if I name this thing Banjo, or does someone have an idea? Don't ask me why Banjo came to mind. But that's all I got. What were the moves? I missed it. We got Return. And I want to say I saw Reflect, but I kind of blacked out because I thought I was still spamming through the beginning dialogue, and then I realized I missed important dialogue. Ipper, did you just tell me I was going to, but I decided to go right pasta? You just combine like two different things together. You combine the right wing with the pasta. Insane. Alright, so Banjo, chat, has Teleport! Teleport, Return, Flail, and Water Sport. What an insane moveset. That's a moveset, chat. That is one of the movesets of all time. Does teleport work as intended on this game? Let's find out. No. Well, it doesn't let me go to a Pokemon Center, but I guess we can try it in battle here. Let's see what happens. I don't like my jokes al dente. They need plenty of thought. I'm just so impressed. Randomizers do be like that. That is very true. Oh, sick. Arena Trap. And I have a Horm sitting against 2 water types. Okay, sick. Okay, so we'll go into Banjo. I'm too scared. It's making me Alfredo. Never change, chat. Never change. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Horms! Horms! No! Goldeen! You suck! I hate that stupid bitch. Oh my god. Why did that do so much? Oh my god. Chat. I want to go play Frogger. Tail glows in this gen? I thought that was a Manaphy thing. Is that not a Manaphy thing? Okay, Shroomish got cut. It's at least an attacking move. Can I teleport? No. Okay, so teleport does not work, chat. We have now tested our theory. A game theory. Do not use Toxic. You... Why I oughta. Stop tail glowing. Stop the count. Stop. Where's the press? Who taught you these manners? Chat, we're so cooked. That did nothing. That did absolutely absolutely jack diddly squat. I'm gonna die to a Relicanth chat, straight up. What does he have to say for himself? Steel Wing, okay, not a special move. Steel Wing against a Steel type, he's so brave, chat. God's strongest soldier, you've seen right in front of you. Okay. It's time to recollect. It's time to recollect ourselves. Okay. We're gonna click the funny button on you. I can't believe I lost Horms just to see if teleport worked. That was not an even exchange. Like, the alchemists of the world would be pissed. Like, that is, if we're following the law of equivalent exchange, I got screwed. What a time to be alive. I guess there's more shadows in the building, at least. Did you just say clapped your hands and ended up with some grotesque husk? What vocabulary you have? This man had a thesaurus at the ready. The Full Metal Alchemist reference? If that's a quote from the show, I had no idea. And you know what? You outbrained the big brain. And you know what? That deserves an award. Alright, we'll box Horms in a second. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. From the chandelier. Anyways, what is this music? It's like oddly fitting for what's happening right now, though. You know what? I don't think I can change it. I think this is like the prophecy. All right, Zapdos, what do you have to say for yourself? Still not a damaging move, right? Unless I'm incorrect. Feather Dance does not do damage. And Bubble! Alright, chat. Who's got a nickname for this scoundrel? Not even Bubble Beam. Bubble. You get it, Gabby. That's the one. That's the one. Alright, first one to put a nickname in the chat gets to name it. As long as it's appropriate, of course. Wow, that was so fast. That was so fast. Okay, so I'm going in order based off of the multi-chat. And based off the multi-chat that I have on my side, Ted was first. I don't know if that matches you guys. That's the only thing I have to go off of. So Ted is here. Hi, Turtle. I do like Squabble. Squabble Up by Kendrick Lamar, unironically, has been stuck in my head just like an insurmountable amount. Also, thank you so much for the follow, gamer. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. The amount of times I'm just like wandering around my house and I'm like, Squabble Up. Squabble Up. Squabble Up. Silly song. I enjoy it. Okay. Let's box Horms and shed a tear while we do it. I'm so mad. I cannot believe. Definitely saw you and Vandy at Atlanta Regionals, but I'm weird about approaching people I don't know. No! I could have met you. I've known you for so long, Turtle. No. Okay, I get it though. You're very real for that. You're very real. Just know that I would have like spontaneously combusted and been like, Turtle, oh my God. But I also understand that like that energy is a lot if you're not like ready for that, you know? But I hope you had a swell time. I did enjoy Atlanta Regionals. I didn't get to watch as much of it as I wanted, which like really kind of bummed me out. But it was very fun. It was just way colder than I expected too. And like, granted, we live in the general area, but like we still booked a hotel and like packed for it. And your girl, did not pack accordingly. So I was very cold a lot of the time because it was cold and it was rainy and it was just kind of like gross out, especially at nighttime. So when we were like hanging out with our friends and like going to a whole bunch of areas afterwards, we were like, oh, good, rain, cold. It's like, oh, I could go home and get something, but I don't want to drive through the city. You know what I'm saying? But. Oh, you don't even know the song? Yeah, Squabble Up by Kendrick Lamar is a very silly song. I like it. Also, what does Loudred have? Loudred has Levitate. You know what? Sure. Congratulations. You have been promoted to my elite employee. Honestly, I guess I lead Zapdos, and even though we only have Bubble, at least it hits both people, and then I can at least push for, like, a better damaging move down the line, is my thought process. Yeah, because these are the only things I have otherwise. Is there still a TM down here? Or does this guy just want to battle? I can't remember. Oh, there's nothing down here. Okay, never mind. I think I saw y'all at MomoCon last year too. Yeah, me exploding right now. That's so funny. That's so funny. You probably did. We are going to MomoCon again this year though. So if you do see us, please say hi. I promise we're not scary, but like I do also understand the nervousness of like going up to like a creator that you like, you know, but they don't know you kind of a thing and being like, hi Smile, my name is insert name here and I've been watching you for a really long time. You know, like that's like that takes a lot of courage to do. Low key, high key, that was me the first time I met Shady because I wasn't a content creator at that point. And so like, obviously like I've met Shady in person and all that kind of stuff, like as friends now at this point. But doing that for the first time before I was a creator, very nerve-wracking. Not that I know if Shady even remembers me, but he did come to visit Georgia and we like hung out. There is a move tutor in the caves. I just don't know if they're like infinite usage. And so I try to save them to like the tail end of the game. Just so then that way you're not wasting it on a Pokemon that's not going to live all the way to the end. So I just kind of like pretend it doesn't exist. Cascade with the 10 biddies. If I ever see you at a con, I'll give you the long distance hat tip and you'll just wonder who the fuck it was. That's awesome. Honestly, I respect it a lot. I'm here for it. Thank you for the biddies, gamer. Thank you, thank you. A hero! Hopefully you're doing well, gamer. I do be going this year too. Can we go for selling, but I'm not here to you guys content and it's... Oh, no. I promise, as long, like, we are never down to, like, how do I do my words? I'm unmedicated, chat. Okay, so... Viewers coming up and saying hi is never, ever a burden in a million years. Especially, like, those interactions or stuff, like, that's why we're a content creator. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're, like, gonna go get pizza or whatever, like, I can go get pizza whenever I want. Like, me getting the chance to meet a viewer only comes along, like, once in a blue moon, right? Like, it really doesn't happen that often. You know what I'm saying? Our only thing is, like, it then crosses the line when the viewer's like, hey, let me follow you to places. And that's when we're like, hey, so this is what we're not gonna do, or we will get security involved. Because we have had to do that before, unfortunately. But 99% of people are like really good and really respectful about everything and like understand that like boundaries are a thing. I forgot to get balls while I was in August, so we're gonna go back and get balls. So, like I said, thankfully most people are good about it, you know? It's just that one person sometimes where you're like, who raised you? Do you ever write an email and not use AI and go, I'm better than everyone else? I feel like other people use AI way more than I use AI. Like sometimes Vinny is like, yeah, I asked ChatGPT this. And like, I've just heard so many people be like, I asked AI, insert XYZ. And like, I could probably count on my hands the amount of times I've ever used like ChatGPT or like AI in my life. I don't understand how people trust that stuff. You're not in Cancun? Well, here's the thing. I'm still making excuses, and that's why I'm not allowed into Cancun. Like, the threshold for Cancun is you have to stop making excuses. And clearly I am still making excuses, and that's a me issue. I'm still trying to work on that. That's like a personal problem. But if you can forgive me for my sins. Also, Viper, while you're here, I was gonna talk to Vandy and see if he like messaged you. But chat, the next time I do an on-camera stream, I almost said scream. I screamed while I stream. Imagine. Viper sent us a crazy care package, by the way. I went to the P.O. box and I'm like, wow, this box is heavy. What is in this box? Inside the box, chat, keep in mind, this was split 50-50. So, like, Vandy got half of it and I got half of it, right? But, we're four booster boxes of Journey Together. And then 4, I think it's called booster bundles of Prismatic Evolutions, and Viper on the side put in a top loader sealed protected card of the 𝗟𝗡𝚗𝚗𝚗, really pretty card that came out for Journey Together. So listen, chat, I'm in awe. Like, that is so insanely generous. It is not even funny. So, like, from the bottom of my heart, gamer, thank you, thank you. I'm going to be opening it all on stream so you can, like, see everything that I pull and at least be like, you know, at least get the visual gratification of seeing someone else open it. But my jaw was on the floor. I FaceTimed Vandy because I had to pick it up from the post office. I FaceTimed Vandy and, like, screamed. I was like, look at. Chat. Viper, one of the most generous people I have ever seen. I have only opened one thing of Prismatic Evolution. It was in Big Bear at Big 5. I don't even know what that means, but did you pull anything good? I don't know how long you've had it, but what's up with the red panda and the blanket and no cam? So it's a bear. It's a bear with a little bean sprout on his head. But I haven't had it for too long. It's not like a full-time thing. Basically, because I work 3 jobs, and it's very easy for me to get burnt out with like the way that my brain works and my body responds to like stress and just like overstimulation, to be honest with you. A lot of times I just don't have like the capacity It's just the simple way to put it. And so, like, today I wanted to stream, but, like, I did not have the capacity to have the lights on and, like, be on camera and be like, wow, look at me. Because, you know, like, I already did a full shift at work. I'm exhausted. All that kind of stuff. So I really just have this as a little, like, thing. Mainly just for, like, those days. Where, like, the capacity is not there. But, my will to stream is, I guess, is the way to do it. So this just allows me to stream for, like, on days where I just need, like, a mental health day. You know what I'm saying? Because he's precious and definitely looks like a red panda. They're my favorite. I love red pandas too. I love him. I'm not gonna lie. I asked the artist if I could, like, alter the color of the bear slightly, just so that way it didn't look so red panda-esque. Because it definitely is, like, reddy brown. I was trying to get it more of, like, a muted brown, but they never responded to me. So, LOL. He's still cute, though, and I like him. The fun thing about him, too, is I refuse to name him, and I just have a running bit where I let chat call him whatever they want him to be called. And so it'll be a thing where I'm like, hi, chat, and then I go on to, like, the screen where it's just my bear, like this, where it's just the bear, and everyone's like, oh my god, and then they just insert all of the names that they have created for the bear at once. They're like, it's Robert, it's Oswald, it's Barry, it's, like, it's just really funny. So that's, like, part of the bit. And I think it's really silly. I don't know. I might change it to, like, a different one down the line. But for the time being, this was just the best that I could find, given the fact that I didn't want to put a lot of time, nor money, nor effort into it. So. As long as it's appropriate, chat, you can call him whatever you want. Hi, Susie. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a great day. I was just curious, just vibe out and play some Pokemon and enjoy your Tuesday stream. Ah, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. Don't worry about it. The mind is willing, but the flesh is weak is a crazy way to phrase that, Gabby. You're very real for that, though. Sam says you should name him Happy Pants. Sam is such a gem. Such a gem. A treasure to mankind. I need to switch, because if Loudred dies, so does a part of me. Let me tell you guys. Also, Logan, I hope I said hi to you out loud, because I said hi to you in my head, and I don't know if I said hi to you out loud. But in case I didn't, hi, Logan, and I'm explicitly saying this out loud so that way it doesn't get trapped inside my head, and then I get distracted, and then I forget to say things. Ahaha. Chat, don't forget to hydrate. A hydration reminder for you all. Okay. I just realized you were doing a Nuzlocke. Don't mind me, I can read. No, you're all good. Yeah, it is a Nuzlocke, unfortunately, which is why it was so devastating when Horms died, and a part of me died along with it. But to be fair, the first episode I did this, I didn't make it a Nuzlocke, mainly because, like, the beginning of the game is so slow, and, like, if I died so early in the game, like, I really just didn't want to reset. So now that we're, like, more encounters in, and, like, we at least have stuff in the PC, and, like, we can afford to lose them on. Not a ton, but, like, at least afford a little bit to lose one. I don't mind Nuzlocking it. Granted, we are not gonna win this. Like, this battle we're gonna win, right? I will be floored, astounded, shocked, and partially appalled if we actually win this as just a whole run, like, all the way to the end of the game. Because this game, vanilla, is one of the hardest games in Pokemon. So this game randomized, abysmal. So I'm not expecting to win this. That's all I'm trying to say. Butterfree over here with hacking Leaf Blade. Did that guy not have a shadow? I'm not crazy. He didn't have a shadow, right? Correct. I don't... That's so weird. I had it swapped in my brain. Okay. There's a person to the left right before you hit the stairs who battles you. For some reason, I had those flipped in my mind. I thought the guy that we just fought had the shadow and the guy in front of the stairs didn't. But I guess it's flip-flop. So the guy in front of the stairs is the one who has the shadow. Because usually he's a shadow spinnerack. So the good news is we're catching the catch rate of a spinnerack. But save! What a good call. That would be such a devastating dagger. Holy moly, you're right. Could you imagine? I would actually explode. It has been a bit, yep. She's so brave. All right. You have a shadow then. Nexer. The names in this game are so silly. Nexir. Oh my gosh, chat. Bubble's about to go sicko mode. What a guy. Dropping down the rain dance just for my bubbles. I did so much damage. Who gave me the right? Technically, 𝗏𝗏𝗡 did. I know the answer to the question. Ow. Mind your manners. The fact that Golem lived on, like, negative HP. Me trying to be encouraging. That's not bad damage. Oh, also, Gabby, you would be so proud of me. I started, like, actually picking up Star Rail again. And I actually leveled up my traces and my relics. And I actually started grinding characters and not being like, wow, I'm really far into the story, but my characters aren't doing anything. Why are they doing no damage? So, I grinded up all my characters, and I did the thing. Is that 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏? Chat! 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏! But I got 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝚗𝚗, and I leveled up her as much as I can. Oh, yeah, I did the celebration rewards. Yeah, it's kind of shocking right now. The amount of gems I have because of like the welcome back bonus plus all the celebration rewards. So I pulled originally and I lost the 50-50 for 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝚗𝚗. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we're fine. I lost the 50-50 for 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝚗𝚗 and got Bronya. And then on like 20 pity, I got 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗗 like for real. It was like 20 or 30 pity, something around there, which was insane. So I actually got 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Viper, thanks so much for the 13 months being a Woodland Guardian. I appreciate you, gamer. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully everything goes well for you. I hope everything goes well for you, gamer, and that you wake up with like a cold pillow, your pores are clear, the sun is shining. Just all of the positive things in your life, gamer. Thank you for all that you do. Viper! 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 Viper is the name of you. Also the name of a snake. But you're not a snake. You're the goat. Viper, thanks so much for the 20 gifted on YouTube. If you are a YouTube Andy, you better say thank you, smile, and put some hearts in the chat for Viper. Your name is Kyle and Vijesh and Gil and Eddie and Just Gus. We know that one. And Jana and Zach. Shady Penguin 1992. Not to be mistaken with Shady Penguin whenever Shady Penguin was born. Margarita got one. I haven't seen Margarita in so long. Holy moly. I forgot about Margarita. Thank you so much for the love, gamer. I appreciate you immensely. I hope you're having a wonderful day and a wonderful night and a wonderful life. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, gamer, for just so much generosity. Thank you, thank you. That's one way of getting people to visit stream. True! And chat, we have obtained Fire Lizard. A beloved Fire Lizard. Methinks we add it to the team. That we should just get it. And TM31. TMs are not infinite use. We do know that much. But wait. Bone Meringue! Interesting. Interesting. I don't know who would be able to learn that. Because I don't think I could change compatibilities. I think when I tried to change compatibilities, it like messed with everything. But Jack, can we get a wall of hearts for Viper? If you don't mind, that would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you again, gamer. So kind, so generous, but you already knew that. I have not played 3.0 and because I'm hoping that they'll stop being buttheads and I can actually being buttheads and I can hear the voice. Gabby, I'm gonna need an explanation. I don't know what that means. But yeah, I got Castorise and then I think I have 11,000 gems saved up on top of like 12 like golden tickets, if you will. So there's just a lot going on. Oh, the voice actors are on strike. I forgot that that was a thing that happened like months ago. Because the studios that record them won't sign a no AI agreement. That's really shitty, actually. So most of the voice lines are missing? Wow. Wow. That's kind of a dagger. Is the same thing with Woowa? I just want to do a Nuzlocke challenge on Gale of Darkness and Coliseum. So this is randomized. If you couldn't tell by the fact that I'm level 19 and I have a Zapdos. So basically, if a Pokemon faints, it's considered dead and you can't use it anymore. That's the easy answer. Complicated answer is you can only use Shadow Pokemon aside from your starter. I'm also counting like one encounter per like wild spot area. But Pokemon have random movesets, potentially random evolutions. We're still trying to figure out if evolutions are random. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. But it's random abilities, random movesets, all that kind of stuff. I downloaded Chinese voices so there'd be something there. Oh no. That's so sad. Kuro is smart with their voice actors. Well, that's good. Did we add beloved Fire Lizard to our team or no? We did not! Chat, the unmedicated is showing. I'm just gonna blame it all on that. That's just really what I'm at right now. It's my anti-crash out pills. They allow my brain to brain. And I forgot to take them. Squirtle has Blaze Kick, by the way. When does Zapdos get moves? Let's do a wee bit of an investigation. Zapdos. Moves learned Gen 3. I'm assuming this follows Emerald. So we don't get another attacking move until level 25. And after level 25, we don't get another until 37, chat. 37. Wow. That's a time. Maybe check previous moves. I can. I just don't know if I can. If it'll let me. I can't remember if the move relearner and stuff like that is free in this game, or if I have to have like the championship points from Mount Battle and stuff like that to use it. I don't remember. Why does Ҳوت have Toxic? Well, I'm gonna have to go back to a Pokemon Center anyway, so we can grab Charmeleon while we're there, and I won't forget this time. I guess we just keep doing this. Loki kind of forgot I had access to the move relearner. Listen, maybe Thunderbolt will be in there and we'll save the city. We'll be free. We'll be saved. Hi, Marowak. Oh, hey, chat. I have a TM for Bone Meringue. Don't Iron Defense. You're so lame. Okay. I'm getting Zapdos out of there immediately. Google says 1,000 Poke Coupons on Mount Battle. We'll be lucky if I have 10. We'll see. We'll see. I can double check. I need to switch you. I need to actually, like, not throw here for a second. Okay. Calm Mind! My favorite Shroomish move! Okay, Banjo's here. No ground type moves. Hi, Logan. How are you doing, gamer? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Alright. I guess I'll return and then Shadow Blitz. And we can do that. Okay. Okay. Today and ta-da. Ace just sent a tier list in and it's really funny. So silly. Okay. Okay. Sir Spiky, welcome to the stream, gamer. I appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. I'm a gaming? How are you gaming? What game are you gaming with? I forgot I have a lucky egg. Why am I not using that? All right. Let's see how well this works. 1, 2. I love it having the original catch rate. So nice. Okay. Oh, Destiny 2. I hope you're enjoying it, gamer. Very fun. Very fun. I've heard a lot of good things about the Destiny game. Just like franchise in general. I do have to keep an eye not on this. Because poison does kill in this game, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have a... Oh, I have an antidote. That's fine. Hey, look at that. I did it. I really don't remember if poison kills in this game. I feel like it does, but I'm gonna be safe. Oh my gosh, Chimchar! I haven't seen you in a minute, gamer. Hopefully you're doing well. How extreme is this randomizer? So it is potentially random evos. We're trying to figure out if like evos are actually random. I don't know. It's a whole thing. This randomizer's been very interesting. Random movesets, random abilities, random held items. So the usual stuff for the most part. Lucky egg, lucky egg, lucky egg, lucky egg, lucky egg. Shadow Pokemon can't hold items, so I guess I'll give it to 10. Maybe I don't. I guess I'll do Ludicolo. Typing is not random, no. Just because there's not really a good way to like identify what typing it is, and with the fact that it's double battles and random movesets. Yes, the lizard. I'll do it right here. It just would have made it too hard with the fact that it's double battles, you know? Okay, lizard, 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 lizard. Lizard! Okay. Natural cure. Not awful. Technically it evolved. No, it doesn't. We already have Charmeleon. I thought this was Charmander for a second. Sorry. My bad. Blacked out, chat. That's a me issue. I'm gonna put Registeel in the box now because I did say I only wanted to run one legendary at a time. So. Marowak's ability is what? Oh, that's broken. Chat. We have water absorb. We're winning. Okay. Are you member? Yes, you are. Oh, so these aren't random. Yeah, these aren't random. So, we could cheat. We could cheat, chat. It is good moves. It is very good moves. I'm surprised that it like has that as an option, to be honest with you. Also, Jake, I hope you're having a wonderful day, gamer. Thank you for coming to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Okay. It's not really cheating if you aren't genning anything in. Well, the thing is like it's also dependent on like the whole thing is like you're not supposed to be in control of the moves that you get, so you kind of have to like roll with what you got. There's the move tutor in 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. That's what you're thinking of. And that's when I said where you can only use it once, so like I try to save it for like the end of the game if you need like any last minute moves. Just so then that way you don't waste it on a Pokemon that's gonna die. Can I purify anyone? No. We're close though. Yeah, we'll just keep rolling with Loudred. Also, hi JJ, welcome to the stream, gamer. I hope you're having a great day. Very swell to see ya. Alrighty. And I think I got that first ball too, so we should, in theory, still have a lot of balls left. We do want to get to the end. I mean, mean, yeah, but like, we'll see. It's still early. It's still early. A guy. Yeah, we've been like switch training. We've had 𝗔𝗎𝗓 longer than we've had 𝗠𝗏𝗏𝗏. We're just kind of going back and forth, to be honest with you. My plan was to get 𝗔𝗎𝗓 purified and then give it the lucky egg. 𝗔𝗎𝗓 just can't hold the lucky egg while it's shadow. Oh, Houndour has this effect sport. That's really sick. At least to my knowledge. I thought that was the rule. The fact that Bubble did that little to a fire type. I mean, am I shocked? No. Oh my god, you have eruption. Oh. Oh. Well, good thing it can only do that level of damage once. Oh, it's 20 base power in Gen 3. Oh, that's sick. Love that for me. There's Feraligatr in the back and Eradicate. Okay, well, thanks for just exposing your entire team. That's crazy. He's so brave. Listen, chat, we win these, trust. So much less damage we're about to take. Look at that. Manage. Oh, okay. The critting was disrespectful. Unnecessary. Disrespectful. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow. Dishonor on the whole family. Hey, Feraligatr. Big fan of your work. Okay, I think we go 𝗠𝗏𝗏𝗏 and what am I supposed to do? Having fire water out is actually awful. Oh, you're right. The Marowak has water absorb. You guys are so smart. See? The brain doesn't brain when I'm unmedicated. Chat, you guys are so smart. I don't know if anyone's ever told you guys that. Guillotine? Oh, wait. That can actually work. Target number one, target number one, target number one, target number one, target number one. Oh, this Fisher! Oh! Oh my god. Bad dog. That's a bad, bad dog, chat. Alright. Houndour, everyone. Least threatening mod on the team, we thought. That is the last time I ever think a thought. In this economy? Don't worry, Eradicate's the one with water gun, chat. Don't even worry about it. Where's Ludicolo's moves? So here's the thing, right? You don't think what's random? What? 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 It looks like Eevee's moves? Right, so here's the thing, was I specifically didn't randomize Eevee because when I started doing this playthrough, I said, Hey chat, I'm playing this game because I want to have Eevee evolve into Flareon, and I want to play this game as like my cozy little mental health game. And I specifically said, do not randomize Eevee, do not randomize evolutions. And I want you to know, we went to evolve Eevee, and Eevee turned into a Ludicolo. So that's where I said, I don't know if evolutions are random, because I don't know if it's messed up only for Eevee because of how like I set Eevee up, or if it's random evos across the board. And that's where I'm like, well, I guess we're gonna find out the next time we get a Pokemon that's supposed to evolve. You know what I'm saying? Also, I'm taking my headset off because I've worn this headset so much these last few days that like my head hurts on the side. Ugh. Yeah, that was the thought, was we were gonna do Shroomish next. Okay. Yippee. Oh, that's like freeing. Because the thing is, like, I used to use this song in shorts all the time. Yeah, we know, Chimchar. We are aware. Because it is a stone Evo. The thing is, though, is like my headset pushes into like the side of my glasses. You know, that like plastic piece that's on your ear? So then that pushes into my temples. Oh, catastrophic, let me tell you. Okay, Lemonade. Hi, Calyx. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a great day. I used to use this song when I edited for 4th Gen Gamer all the time in shorts. We did it all for Lemonade. We also did it for healing. Which is at least better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, Persona 5 music is banger. I've never played the game, and like, I don't know if I would actually enjoy it. Oh, let's calm down. I'm planning my snacks. I adore that. I adore that so much. You plan your snacks, King. Trace the trace. And they said it couldn't be done. If you like Pokemon, you're more than likely to love Persona. Interesting. Persona X or 10. I don't know if it's Persona 10 or Persona X, but good to know. Good to know. It's a turn-based game. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know. Like, what is the premise of Persona? I know the story's great. But, like, depends on the game. That's interesting. What is the... So if I say what is the goal of the game, like, it just changes depending on the game? Is that accurate lore? Coffee. Fantastic. You've got me. I beat Persona multiple times. The story's so good. That's what I've heard. I know Frank really likes Persona. Like, anytime I think of Persona, like, I feel like Frank is just, like, the head face for Persona. Persona 3 has, like, no overlap with characters for Persona 5, other than, like, one character. But so, like, for Pokemon, though, I would be like, the goal is you catch silly little guys. How come you get Tail Glow? What is this? I've been robbed? Anyways, but I'd be like, you catch silly little guys and then you take on the champion. Like, is there not like a thread between all of the personas of like what the game is, or like how it's, you know? I'm asking for the gabagoo, chat. I guess we can heal, because we have the healing thing, like, right here. I am taking the long way around, too. Just so that way we can, like, get the item boxes, because, like, TMs in this game are gonna be massive. So, I'm just gonna roll the dice and see if we get TMs, rare candies, just, like, anything good out of this. Because so far, we're not set up very well. That was not worth it. Is there one up here? I don't think so. I think that was the only one. Well, you know what? Let's just do it for the experience. Get a team together and battle Big Head with abilities and special cosplays. Really silly. Honestly, I'm here for it. Persona 5 Royal is recommended over the base game, in my opinion. Tail glow powered bubble from a Zapdos? Kinda goated. See, Gabby gets it, chat. Gabby gets it. We can probably stop leading Zapdos now that, like... God, that's just nothing. Trico gets Psychic, though, by the way. By the way. Oh, that did, like, actually nothing. Holy. Who did you confuse? Oh, perfect. I was going to switch you out anyways. Crazy. Okay, we're going to switch. We'll send out Shrew. Trico has Shadow Tag? All right. Time to jump and not for joy. Yeah, you dance those feathers. You tell them. Heat wave. Chat, I think I'm being targeted. I think me thinks this isn't fair. Where's, like, just one good move for me? Can someone point to it? Because the only good move I had was taken from me. I think I'm being punked. I think Gabby's right. Okay, at least I can switch now. Unless something else conveniently has Shadow Tag. Hey, so you're nothing like your younger brother, right? Like, you believe in rights and wrongs, and freedom of will and survival. Basically, what I'm asking is you're not a cold-blooded murderer, right? Right? Surely? I feel like Warrior-esque games, Persona 5 Strikers is the way to go. When you say Warrior-esque, what do you mean by that? Break it down for me. Persona games are very silly, though I love them a bit more if Pokemon had like a bunch of anime tropes. Interesting. Not turn-based. I mean, Dragon Age the Veilguard is one of my favorite games of all time. Which I have come to understand is a very hot take. I didn't realize that was such a hot take, but I guess a lot of people didn't like Dragon Age the Veilguard. I thought it was a phenomenal game. I love that game. Have you ever seen Fire Emblem Three Houses? Isn't Fire Emblem the one that plays almost like a chessboard? Oh, I broke it. That's my heater I turned off if you guys heard beeping. That's about as much as I got on Fire Emblem. I've heard the story is like very touching for a chessboard-like game. But that's about as much as I've got. Which I understand is not a lot, but I really got nothing when it comes to those games. Alright, chat, let's play a game of how long does it take for us to kill a Snorlax. In Persona 5 Royal, you play as a kid. I don't know if it's Royal or Royale, but you play as a kid who got arrested for assaulting a guy who was trying to basically kidnap this woman, and you start the game off on probation. Holy! That's crazy. Persona 5 Strikers is like Hyrule Warriors. Interesting. I'm understanding. You're also a teenager. Like, they kind of look like they were teenagers. I don't know. It's like that middle ground of like early 20s to like late teens. You know what I'm saying? Persona, you're a high schooler. I know that there's a cat. And a lot of people like the silly kitty. I know that much. Alright. Yippee! Okay, let's purify Loudred and Shroomish here real quick. There's nothing back here, right? That's crazy. They lead you back here to get literally nothing. Lies, deceit, and despair in that order. Pay attention to the trigger warnings. Aye, aye, Captain. Following you loud and clear. Morgana is the cat, and he's can get annoying at times. Is he like the Paimon of Persona? Is that like a fair comparison? I'm understanding. I'm understanding. Thank you for the warning, chat. Alrighty. Let's see what we can do. Go ahead and purify these guys, and we're gonna pray we get good movesets out of it. Surely we do. Impossible that we don't. That's the mindset I'm living by. Alright. Loudred opened the door to its heart. Loudred got headbutt. Oh my gosh, we're cooking. I'll take it. I will take it for headbutt alone. Okay. Level 18. Level 19. 20. Okay, so Loudred and Zapdos are the same level. Alright. Chat. Who's got a Loudred nickname? Let me know what the vibes are. I love his little feet. It's so silly. Loudred, if you like start dissecting like the characteristics of Loudred, is just really silly. He's just a circle with a really big mouth with Mickey Mouse ears that they turned into speakers. And just like wibble wobble legs. We have Flubble. We have Spubby. We have Erica. Earl. Alright, I'm gonna let the mouse decide. We're gonna go eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by yourself. My mom said to pick the very best one, and you are it. We have Spubby. Spubby. Spubbles. Spubby. Okay. And then we'll do Shroomish. Bing. All right. Does that say E for Reeve? Shroomish learned Ice Beam, chat. You know what? Maybe Calm Mind wasn't so bad after all. And Revenge, which wouldn't be bad if we actually did end up getting Breloom. Shroomish is level 18. Okay. Chat. Nicknames for this guy. And his unibrow. Don't mind me while I big stretch. Ooh, my back just cramped afterwards. I don't think that's good. I don't think that's like recommended. Alrighty. We have Eve Reef, which I guess I'm going to count towards this. We have Muse. We have Shroom. We have Snort, Ooh Woo, and Giblets. Fantastic names. All right. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. My mom's had to pick the very best one. And you are it. You guys can't see it, but my eyes are closed. All right. We have Snort, Ooh Woo. I don't know how I'm going to explain this to the people. Shroomish got Ice Beam and Revenge. So interesting moves. Where's my... Oh, I put the Lucky Egg on Ludicolo. So I'm going to take that. And we're gonna give you the Lucky Egg. Then we're gonna put you out front. And we're gonna put you out front. And we're gonna do this. That's how we're gonna cook. I'm kind of torn on whether I want evolutions to be random or not. I'm not gonna lie, chat. It's just such a random toss-up of Mons, you know? Oh, it's just a texting habit? Well, you know what? It's there. Add to the chaos? That's fair. That is a very fair thing, you know? I use this song in shorts all the time, too. Back when I was an editor. Alrighty. I should be good on balls. We already purified those silly little guys. We're gonna do some of these. We're gonna find one more encounter. Potentially, hopefully, mayhaps. Ooh. My back is sore. My wrist is sore, chat. Ooh, ooh, wow. Like, really sore in that one spot. I don't even know how to stretch that part of my wrist. Okay. It's like the side. I guess I'll battle you for the experience. I really didn't want to, but like, I might as well if we're gonna push Shroomish to evolve. It really took me a minute to process what I really wanted to do. Blastoise! You are so much bigger than my little guys. so much bigger than my little fellas. I'm gonna go into Marowak for water absorb just to be safe, and then I'm gonna Calm Mind, and we're gonna just see what happens. Blastoise? What did I say? Oh, I thought I called it the wrong thing. Not a fan of Future Sight. Not. Ooh, Frustration goes kind of crazy. Shadow Blitz on you, and I'll Ice Beam on you. That's my thought. That hurted. Why you hurted my mushroom? Oh, you lived on one. Oh, that did nothing. Oh, that did like actually nothing. Okay. Time to leave, time to go, time to leave, time to go, time to leave, time to go. Ludicolo. Okay. Pain and suffering. At least he's dancing while he's dying. We dodged the double slap. Not that I think it really mattered. At least Shroomish gets some of the experience. I see you're underleveled comparatively. And that's the thing, Gabby. That's the thing that's really fun about XD Gale of Darkness and Coliseum, by the way. I have not skipped a trainer. I have fought every mandatory trainer. And there's no other way to grind other than doing Mount Battle. Isn't that like super fun, super awesome? I have literally done every single mandatory trainer in the game. And I have gone out of my way to fight people I didn't need to fight. Solely for levels. You can't clap the Power Rangers? No, I'm saying like I guess I can, but it's like... The principle is that in most Pokemon games, if you fight all of the mandatory trainers, you're typically on par. I am not on par currently at all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I'm kinda, but... The principle is the fact that I'm underleveled and I shouldn't be. Oh, you missed Skull Bash. That's massive. So the downside is, I don't think I have, like, any special moves at all. Oh, I can Sword Dance Headbutt. That's crazy. Go to bed. Ah, Blizzard! That's crazy. Go to bed, go to bed, go to bed, 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 go to bed, go to bed, go to bed, bed, bed. Yeah, if you're thinking the same thing I am, Blaze King, like, yes, it is. I'm just trying not to, like, rely on it, you know? We're gonna Swords Dance. Hi, James. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a great day, buddy. Welcome to the Blastoise that can't be killed. Okay. We're gonna be a little greedy. How are you? I'm exhausted, to be honest with you. It's just been a lot of work. Like I only have like 20 hours a week, but I had a ton of shifts at the end of last week, and then a lot of my shifts are at the start of this week, so they like ran into each other. So I'm just a little like burnout right now, you know? But that's why we got the bear here. But you sound very exhausted. I'm doing my best. I closed last night and I didn't get home till like 11 o'clock at night, and then I had a mid today, so like I went to bed and then I woke up and I basically just went like straight to work, you know what I'm saying? I don't like the way Kakuna's sitting there. I don't like that. Who decided to make him do that? Oh, I should do it this way. I should not do this at all. Good morning, everyone. Okay. Ghouls 𝗔𝗡𝗅𝗏. That's what that means. Okay. And then I'm going to Ice Beam Kakuna. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Why are there so many Golduck? I'm wondering if it's like a thing where like certain species of Pokemon get randomized to another certain species. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder if like, I don't know how advanced this randomizer is. This is a very like new randomizer. So I'm wondering if it's like, I don't even know what Pokemon that would be that you would see this often. But you know what I'm saying, right? Yeah. Yeah, hence like 2 Zapdoses. Yeah. That's my thought, at least. I missed Ice Beam on a Kakuna. That's crazy. What did I take that much damage from, by the way? Hey, Water Absorb. I thought I was going to need it for Golduck. Not Kakuna. The good news is, now whatever that happened, I can take another. It's not just you with Bubble. True! They gave Kakuna something to help him. Water Turtle. A little guy. Why are there so many water types? I feel like that's all I'm fighting. I need to get Snore out. And I guess I just keep going into Ludicolo? Methinks that's the plan? Golduck has Magnet Pull. Interesting. Fascinating ability. 5 out of 10, too much water. It's just like Hoenn. I would never crap on Hoenn. Hoenn's a great game. Hoenn's way more than a 5 out of 10. I want to make that abundantly clear before the pitchforks are raised. Before the pitchforks are raised. I am a Hoenn fan. I am one of you. You have Morning Sun. I am gonna... Why? I hate this guy. This guy's awful. Okay. We're just gonna double in. That's the smart way to do this. Just stop. Just stop. Why are all of the Golducks just like heinous individuals? Wait, did Splash just do damage? Chat, did I black out? Did I just watch Splash do damage, or did that say Slash? Slash. Sorry. Jace!
I think we're gonna be friends.
Hi, gamer. How are you doing? I appreciate you. Welcome to the stream, gamers. This is a Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness Randomizer Nuzlocke Extravaganza. Yeah. Also, I'm not usually a PNG tuber. Not that there's anything against him, but I promise I do have a face, and I normally stream with my face. But Beef Lingo. Hi, Beef. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How's your stream, Jace? How did it go? Hopefully it was a swell time. But yeah, let me know what you guys did with the visor. You built a couch on stream. You're so real for that. Are you doing an extreme randomizer Nuzlocke? Can you heal in battle? No. I'm not gonna lie to you, Gabby. I don't even think I have potions. Gonna keep it so real. We've come to Raid Shadow Legends. You know what? I respect it. It can turn into a bed? Oh, so it's like a... Isn't that like a futon then, technically? Technically? I don't know how all that kind of stuff works. But for those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Linz. I'm an IRL friend of Jace's. But I do a lot of Pokemon content. That's probably like my primary focus, if you will. But I also love Dragon Age, Baldur's Gate, a whole bunch of like stuff like that, if you will. But this is Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. It's randomized. So all the like shadow Pokemon are random. Our starter was random. Movesets are random. Potentially evolutions are random. We're still working that one out to see if that's random. But very silly, very cozy. If that sounds like it's your vibe, feel free to follow. If not, thank you guys for supporting Jace and hanging out with him. I know it means a lot. So, especially while he assembled a couch futon bed thing. Very neat, very special. Very neat, very special, very swell time. I gotta buy groceries, but I gotta go have a good stream. Have a good one. Thank you so much for the raid. Hopefully we can all hang out soon. I still need to have my coffee date with Lucky. Thank you, Moonky. I appreciate you for the follow. Enjoy your groceries. Yippee! That's so silly. You can call her Shannigan, by the way. Okay, I caught myself. I was like, Lucky. Yeah, I guess she is promoting her other channel now. Okay. I'm so force of habit used to catching myself. So now I need to untrain myself from catching myself. We're so back, chat. We're so back. Chat, Mantine! Where am I? Hell. Just kidding. Welcome to the stream. We're doing Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. If you came from Jace rated me. I'm an IRL friend of Jace. And we're doing some Pokemon content. It's a silly randomizer. I don't know why I'm running into 8 million water types. I'm sending out Marowak because it has water absorb. I promise I'm not trolling. But it's like, why do we have so many water types? In came from Jace's stream. He's a bum. Oh, they got beef. Chat, the divas are fighting. I don't know if it's Aiden or Alden. I guess it could double as an I or an L. Did someone say beef? Would you like to know, Wellington? What's it to ya? But, oh, you tormented me or something? Because the game knows? That's so silly. They call me beef on Jace's stream. To be fair, I would honestly call you beef too. I just realized, wait, is your name Beef because you cause beef with people? Is that the real beef? Shut it, Wellington is crazy. That's so silly. Okay, this is just not ideal. This is not very good. Okay. We're just gonna double into muck here. For all of you guys who are on the YouTube side who can't see the chaos that is happening over on Twitch, you just gotta trust. The divas are fighting in chat. YouTube's over here like, la 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 la. And Twitch is like, what's it to ya, Wellington? Fight me. Imagine being on YouTube. YouTube, do you have a rebuttal? Are you guys just gonna take this? You're gonna take the slander? That's crazy. It used to be Fingo because Fingo's a made-up word, but beef is fine. You know what? Was it Fingo or Flingo? I like Flingo. Flingo's fun. Flingo's different, you know? Can we kill YouTube chat? Is a crazy thing to ask as a first-time chatter. Holy. YouTube is taking this lying down. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think you scared him, chat. I think you scared YouTube. YouTube is not... I can't leave either. I'm in hell. I'm actually in hell. They can't handle the beef nor the Wellington. No beef, no Wellington, no maidens. What a bad time. Imagine fights like that as repo characters. Snort might die here, chat. I'm going to keep it so real. I know we were trying to get this thing to Breloom, but if I can't switch out and I don't have any healing items, and I'm tormented, so I can't use my attacking move 2 times in a row, not looking good. You know what? Screw it. We actually have a dive ball. We might as well. And we'll Ice Beam Muck. As the first sub death to YouTube. That's crazy. Welcome to Twitch, Dan. Hey, it worked. That's crazy. Oh, you have Nidoking. That's super cool. Super neat. I am a big fan of your work. Let me tell you. Okay. Chat, we're just better? Perhaps? Can I switch out now? Oh my god, you're so just large and in charge, to be honest with you. Oh my god, this is so awful. Please, just. Oh my god, I can switch. Okay, I'm freed. Okay, they have Nidoking and Hitmonlee. Jesus. Okay. Do you sound like Jelly Bean? Who's Jelly Bean? I'm not gonna lie, no one has told me that in my life. I don't. Who Jelly Bean? What Jelly Bean? On YouTube? I'm not gonna lie. If I search Jelly Bean on YouTube, the amount of things that are gonna come up. Oh, there's a Minecraft PNG YouTuber. Okay, good to know. That does help me narrow it down astronomically. I'm gonna keep it real. I have a lot of friends who are in the Minecraft community. I have never been told this. It's an honor, I think, question mark? I'm gonna take it as a compliment and say, thanks, Smile. If I was a Pokemon, my moves would be back pain, be trans, and cry. That deserves a round of applause. That deserves a round of applause. I respect it. Speak your truth. I might just be brain rotted, and you know what? That's okay. That is okay. Sometimes it's okay to be chronically online. Especially if it's for the good of mankind. Whether or not this is the good of mankind, that's for you to decide. Or your therapist. But you know what? Like, that's not me. So you know what? Aiden has flies coming out of his head. What? Can I ask what started the beef between you two? Is this like a long, ongoing feud? Like, what day did it start? Mine would be terrible jokes, spam, watch streams, play games. Fantastic. Can't forget the... Chat, YouTube just came with a banger. YouTube said, can't forget the Z move of 100 milligrams of Zoloft. That's crazy. That's so funny. I do say ban Aiden every time he shows up. Well, I'm just saying, chat. You got channel points here. If you get enough, you can time each other out. Now you guys can force it to happen. It happens over here on YouTube or Twitch all the time. It's how they settle their beef, if you will, without the Wellington. Wellington over here is an asshole. That do be what happens. I just need this stupid 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, sorry, my bad. To just perish, evaporate, please. Fucking Weeball! That's so funny. Thank you for the follow, gamer. YouTube will never die. I'll fight harder than 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 did. You know what? That's so real. You're so real for that. Turtle on YouTube's gonna start whipping out the guillotine. In-game and IRL. It's gonna go crazy. For legal reasons, this is a joke. Thank God. That took so unnecessarily long. It would be a little better if I had any good randomized moves at all. Just one. Just one, chat. Have you saved? That's so crazy. You're never going to guess what I was about to do. You miss every shot you don't take, whether it's 30 accuracy or not. You know what? That's a crazy mindset, Turtle, and I respect it. You're just, like, actually accurate for it, too. That's the crazy part about it. Insane. I'm in awe. But, gamers, I'm sorry to all of the Jace people who just came in. But I was planning on ending stream right before he ended up raiding you guys, so... I appreciate you guys for all being here. I am gonna end stream though, because I already work today, IRL. So this is technically me working my double. But I appreciate you guys all so much for hanging out. Hit the follow button if you guys haven't already and you guys did enjoy the stream. For all of the Twitch people, I am gonna send you guys to my boyfriend, who is another Pokemon content creator. I don't know how long he's planning on going for, but he's doing a whole bunch of silly shenanigans. If you're on Twitch and you're a subby, you can type this message in his chat. If you are not a subby, you can type this message in his chat. And if you're on YouTube, you know where to find him. You know where to find him. And if you don't, I'll make your life easy for you and I'll redirect. Don't say I never did anything for you guys. But I appreciate you guys all so much for hanging out. Have a wonderful rest of your night, gamers, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you guys all for coming in on the Jace raid as well. It means a lot. You guys are very silly. I respect the energy. You guys are very chaotic, and that's right up my alley. So, thank you guys so much. Have a good night, guys. Goodbye.